if you've ever formed or expressed any opinion, now have or express any opinion as to the innocence or guilt of the defendant without hearing the evidence. What's your number, sir? 17, and what's up?
My biases go back to 14 months ago. I've been commenting consistently on news feeds and Facebook. It also goes a little further to my belief in the Second Amendment, which comes from Monroe's writings in the Federalist Papers.
I'm going to stop you.
Okay,
I'll read your website, but here. No. I'm going to tell you. And you haven't done a single thing wrong. But as I said before, if I didn't say it, I'll say it again. This is not a political trial. One of the problems with the way the media has covered this, and it's not just the media. It was mentioned by both political campaigns and the presidential campaign last year. In some instances, very, very imprudently. They're important issues for those who seek to lead our country to discuss. What the innocence or guilt of an individual accused of a crime is not one of them. And also, the trial is not about, to the extent the trial is about the Constitution, it's about the right to a fair trial. And I don't want you to take this as a lecture. My point is that we don't want to fall into the trap that many in the media have, a large percentage of the media, and discuss this as a political trial, or that there are bigger factors than this case at stake in this trial. We're concerned here in this courtroom to try this case in accord with our law, what our law provides, what our rules of evidence prescribe, which have developed over hundreds of years to improve the level of fairness. The jury system is a wonderful system that was given to us by our founders. It hasn't always worked perfectly, and in fact there's some very shameful chapters in the history of juries' determinations in this country. But I've been in this business for 50 years, and it's getting better. It's a lot better now than it was 50 years ago, and if we keep at it and try to contain our feelings and decide this case on the law and on fairness, it's going to get better yet. So I want this case to reflect the greatness of Kenosha and the fairness of Kenosha, and I don't want it to get sidetracked into other issues. Now, I don't care about your opinions on the Second Amendment or somebody else's that are directly contrary. One of the beauties of the jury system, although it's not intended, is that it brings together a composite of the community. And it isn't just a case isn't being decided on political basis. It's being decided, if it's done properly, on the basis of what does the law say, what are the true facts. That's what the jury decides, is what are the true facts, and how do they fit together, and that comes out as a verdict. So I'm sure you'll be questioned here when we go into the private discussions. I'm sure you'll be questioned about anything that you've put out on the internet or what discussions you've had, but they're not disqualifying. The fact that you've disclosed them is fine, but anybody, if you've said something about the case, we want to know about it for sure. But I just don't want to get into a discussion now where we're talking about the Second Amendment or anything like that, because this case is not about, the Second Amendment, like all the constitutional provisions, have a role in this case, but they are not the focus of this case, okay? If I'm going on, bear with me. Okay, so do you think you can be fair in this case?
No, I do not.
Do you think that there are other people here who are going to be fairer than you would be?
I have no idea how to answer that.
Okay.
I would hope so.
You think you're biased?
Yes, I do, and it goes back to the politics. told me to stop typing.
No, yeah, okay, okay. Any reason this gentleman shouldn't be excused?
No.
Okay, thank you, sir.